Hello guys, it's Liv. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a little while since I posted a food video, but today I have a super cozy bread and buns video for you. I'm really excited about these recipes. I love them all so much. The last video I posted was actually a vlog of my family's trip to Los Angeles and Las Vegas, and it was such a great trip. I really think you should go watch the vlog. It's one of my favorite ones ever. But today it is freezing cold out, blustery, windy, and I have my cozy sweater on, so we're gonna make a couple different bun recipes, and then there's an option. Instead of turning one of them into buns, you can turn it into a loaf of bread, and it's like one of the easiest things. If you've never baked bread before, or if you're scared of yeast, or if you've never even bought yeast, like if you're even just like such a beginner, you can still make this recipe. You don't have to knead anything. It's like so almost all hands off, and it's just really easy. And then the other one is a recipe that doesn't even have to rise. You just mix up the dough and then you can bake it. So these are really great for beginners or busy moms if you are baking during a nap time like I am in this video. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy this video, and let me know what recipes you want to see next in the comments below. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, we're starting off by making our biscuit buns by stirring together flour, baking powder, and some salt. And I like to do a little bit of sugar too, but you can skip that. And then you're going to add in your melted vegan butter and your non-dairy milk, and then just stir that all together until it just comes together to make a dough. I added my flour in parts so that I could make sure that I wasn't adding too much, and you just want to make sure that you can get all of the flour incorporated and it doesn't seem too stiff. You want it to be a soft dough but not too sticky. So you can see I'm able to use my hands to form it into little biscuit shapes, and you can make them as big or small as you want. Just keep in mind, if you make tiny little baby ones, they'll probably have to cook for less time. And then you just bake them for about 10 to 12 minutes. I like to put a little bit of flour on top of mine. You could also do seeds. You can do like poppy seeds or like pumpkin seeds, anything like that. And yeah, just bake them until they are golden brown on top. The next dough we're going to make is an artisan bread dough, and we're making it into buns first. So you're going to combine your warm-ish water, lukewarm water, with your instant yeast and just stir it until the yeast is dissolved. Then add in your flour, salt, and sugar, just like last time, and stir it until it makes a dough. This dough is going to be a little bit different because it's going to be a bit more shaggy and it's not going to stick together as well, but that's okay. This one actually rises for a minimum of 3 hours, but you can also leave it overnight. I like to do that when I want fresh bread in the morning, but I was making these buns to have for dinner that day, so I just let it sit for 3 hours. So choose what you want, and just cover it with some plastic wrap and set it aside to rise. And then once it's risen, or the next morning, you can just turn it out onto a floured surface. And then to make buns, I like to just flour the top and kind of shape it into like a log shape. And then I just cut that in half, and then each one of those in half again to make sure that they're all evenly shaped and sized. And then you just want to bake those until they're golden brown as well. And again, I like to put a little bit of flour on top just for the look. But again, you could do seeds or whatever kind of toppings you want. And then for the Artisan loaf, you want to put your Dutch oven into your oven for 30 minutes so that it can preheat. And then on a clean floured surface, again, you're going to turn the dough out. So this is the same dough as the Artisan buns, but I'm just showing you how to make it into a loaf. So you're just gonna turn the dough out, and then all you're gonna do is like very, very roughly shape it into a round ball. Then you're going to take your Dutch oven out of the oven and put your dough ball inside on some parchment paper so that it doesn't stick. And then you're going to put the lid on and put it back in the oven. You're going to bake it for about 30 minutes covered, and then you just want to take the lid off and bake it for another 10 minutes so it gets a really nice deep golden brown top. And then you can take it out of the oven, and I think it's best to let it cool quite a bit before you slice it, just because sometimes it can like mess up the texture of the loaf if you try and slice it when it's too hot. But yeah, it's so easy, and I hope you love it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any future videos. And again, leave a comment below letting me know if you have any recipe requests or anything specific you want to see. That is everything for me today, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!